Hello, everyone. This is Adam with PsychedelicInvest.com, and today I am joined by my partner. Her name is Eve. She's right behind me. It is raining today in New York, so my dog is terrified of thunder, and so she's going to be hanging out with me while I do this video. I hope she's not too much of a big distraction, but let's get into things. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys a breakdown of Cybin's fiscal year 2022 financial results and recent business highlights. I've been talking about Cybin a lot this month, and that makes me very happy. So let's get into the highlights. All right, to get things started, we have Cybin announcing approval for its first in-human phase 1 and 2A trial of CYB003 in major depressive disorder. So CYB003 is Cybin's formulation, is Cybin's deuterated psilocybin analog. So we've spoken about this a bunch in the past. I am just happily following this study, and I can't wait to hear more about it. Next, we have basically, Cybin acquired Entheon Biomedical's DMT trial. This is going to shave about 9 months off of Cybin's own DMT trial. I love this for Cybin, as in general, like I've expressed to you guys in the past, I really, I very strongly believe in the therapeutic benefits of DMT. I think it's one of the more perfect psychedelics just to be used in a therapeutic setting because of how short the duration is and how significant the therapeutic benefits that come along with that short duration can be. So this was basically Cybin buying a study to shave time off their own study. I love this, and I can't wait to hear more about CYB004 and some of the results that they might be able to show in their trials. As you can tell, the dog is just super unhappy right now. They hate rain. They definitely do. At least my dog hates rain. So we have here, strengthen the company's IP portfolio with an international patent application for CYB004. So CYB004 is going to cover deuterated DMT and deuterated 5-MeO DMT until 2041. So this is great because you want these companies that you are investing in to protect their intellectual property. So I'm happy about this, and as a Cybin investor, like, I would be happy about this. So this is great. Whatever. Let's keep going through the report. So reported positive preliminary data from a pilot study of kernel flow. So if you guys aren't familiar with kernel flow, I will read it for you right now what it is. Flow is a wearable neuroimaging technology device that can quantify brain activity in real time during a psychedelic experience, with the potential to support data-driven personalized psychedelic treatments. So this is really cool to read about. We'll see how far Cybin can go with this. But yeah, I don't really have much to say on this. All right, so we have cash and cash equivalents totaled to $53.6 million as of March 31st, 2022. And then we have cash-based operating expenses totaled $45.8 million for the year ended March 31st, 2022, of which $11.6 million were one-time non-recurring costs. So non-cash expenses totaled $21.8 million for a net loss of $67.6 million. So we can most likely so with this in mind, I think Cybin has about a year of runway. A year is, I would say, maybe a little under a year if we really want to be critical. But this is, once again, for these early stage psychedelic biotech companies, a year for me is okay. I think Atai has a bit more than Cybin in terms of cash runway, whereas Atai has over a year, and Cybin has what seems to be a little bit under a year. So what I would say for you guys is I wouldn't be worried about this, but given the current market tailwinds, I would just keep paying attention to their cash runway, so that you can make short to midterm trading decisions based on where you can kind of speculate their cash runway will last until. So what I would say is just pay close attention to this as time goes by, so you can kind of have an idea of when they might do another cash offering. Because it's very likely that will happen at some point in the future in order to keep the doors open and to keep progressing drugs through the pipeline. So as an investor or potential investor in Cybin, just pay attention to this stuff, but I wouldn't worry about anything just yet. And I'll even read what Doug Drysdale had to say about it. So our financial position remains strong. Despite the overall softness in the markets, we are pleased with our industry leadership position and remain confident that we are on the right path forward to progress psychedelics into therapeutics. Okay, cool. And once again, Doug Drysdale, great CEO. My assessment of this earnings report, there's nothing really to take away, except it's all things we've already known about their trials. It's exciting news about their CYB004 trial that they got from Entheon Biomedical. We have about a year of cash runway here. So yeah, everything's going pretty good with Cybin. They're progressing everything like they should be doing. I'm excited to hear more about their CYB04 deuterated DMT. And with that said, yeah, I don't anticipate the markets are going to react to this earnings report in any way, really, which is totally fine. And for Cybin investors right now, yeah, everything the company is doing is right in the currently, and I couldn't really be asking more from Cybin given the current market conditions. What I would say is this, and this is what I would say from a lot of these companies or right now is it would be really nice to see some insider buying, just to signal the confidence, a lot of these companies' confidence in their own companies. So, and this applies to every company. So, Atai has really been kind of leading the way when it comes to insider buying. I would just want to see more of these companies do it. It just signals the management's confidence within the company. So that would be like my only thing that I'd want to see more of. But well, like I said, as it stands, I like this earnings report for Cybin. I'm still very bullish on Cybin and where they're headed as a company. Let's get into the charts. We'll take a brief look at the price the price action, if there really was any right now, and then we will basically finish the video. All right, here we have Cybin. So Cybin is green today, which is great. But once again, it's just really going to move with the markets generally. I'd like to see Cybin have a little bit more of a price recovery, maybe reclaiming the 70s at some point. But we'll see what happens over time. At these prices, I think that Cybin. So, like, once again, and I've said this in past videos, this is the price. This is below what Cybin was trading at over a year ago, and this is before they had purchased. Before they had CYB004, before they had any patents regarding CYB004, and there's just so much more going on for Cybin right now, and they're trading at a lower valuation than they were about a year and a half ago, when they had less stuff going on in the pipeline. So, like, do with that information what you will. I love Cybin, love what the company is doing, love how focused they are on deuterated molecules, specifically psilocybin and DMT now. The third drug they have in their pipeline, CYB005. I'm not even going to attempt to try and pronounce it without the writing in front of me, but I will say this: it is a non-psychedelic molecule. And definitely worth looking into. I will do, in the next Cybin pipeline deep dive, I will give you guys a breakdown of CYB005. It is actually a pretty interesting drug. So, yeah, that's my video. Still very, very bullish on Cybin and excited to see how things go as the year progresses. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for the Psychedelic weekly wrap-up video coming out before the week is over. This is Adam with Psychedelic Invest, and have a great day, guys.